So that will cushion the blow that Donald Trump is already giving.
All right, Karishma, thank you so much for all those details and for that context. With that, we're now shifting focus. We're getting some more breaking news. And ACC chief and Pakistan minister Mohsin Naqvi continues to remain brazen. Naqvi refuses to hand over the Asia Cup 2025 trophy to BCCI Vice President. Naqvi says that Indian captain Surya Kumar Yadav must visit the Asia Cricket Council and collect the trophy himself. That's the latest update that is coming in. Remember, India had refused to accept the trophy, the Asia Cup 2025 trophy, from ACC chief Mohsin Naqvi, who's also Pakistani Interior Minister, and after which BCCI raised this issue in the meeting, and now the ACC chief continues to remain brazen. Mohsin Naqvi has refused to hand over the trophy to the BCCI Vice President. He has said that Surya Kumar Yadav, who's the Indian team captain, must visit the Asian Cricket Council and then himself collect the trophy. And in India Today's Nikhil Nas spoke with Indian skipper Surya Kumar Yadav earlier. Let's listen in.
पहला सवाल तो मेरा यही है, ट्रॉफी कहाँ है?
ट्रॉफी सारी होटल में है, 14 प्लेयर्स और 10-12 सपोर्ट स्टाफ, वही है असली ट्रॉफी।
अच्छा, मुझे एक चीज़ बताएं, बहुत अच्छा आपका जवाब ये लगा मुझे, लेकिन एक चीज़ बताएं, जब वो सब चीज़ें हो रही थी ट्रॉफी को लेकर, तब आप लोगों के जहन में क्या चल रहा था? प्लेयर्स तो मुझे बड़े रिलैक्स से नज़र आ रहे थे।
हाँ, प्लेयर्स रिलैक्स्ड ही थे, क्योंकि देखो हम क्रिकेट खेलने आए थे।
हाँ,
बस जवाब दे दिया मैंने। हम तो क्रिकेट खेलने आए थे, हमने क्रिकेट खेली, पूरा टूर्नामेंट हमने क्रिकेट पे फोकस किया। अगर आप देखो तो फर्स्ट गेम जो हम खेले उनके सामने, उसमें जो हमने स्टैंड लिया उसको छोड़ के हमने और किसी चीज़ पे ज़्यादा फोकस नहीं करा।
करेक्ट।
सिर्फ क्रिकेट पे फोकस करा, हमने क्रिकेट खेला और हम टूर्नामेंट जीत गए।
आपने सही कहा कि आपने उनके लिए कोई टिप्पणी नहीं की, लेकिन खिलाड़ियों को बुरा लगा होगा जिस तरह के जेस्चर्स पाकिस्तानी प्लेयर्स ने किए अगले मैच में।
देखिए कैसा है कि गेम में तो सब ऊपर नीचे चलते रहता है, अग्रेशन भी आता है बॉलर्स की तरफ से, फील्डर्स की तरफ से, हर कोई जीतना चाहता है गेम। बट क्या है, उस चीज़ों में कभी आपको लाइन क्रॉस नहीं करनी चाहिए। अब मैं कितनी सारी चीज़ें जो प्लेयरों ने मुझे बताई, वो जो तीनों मैचों में हुई, वो मैं शेयर नहीं कर सकता हूँ ऐसे, बट लेकिन बहुत कुछ हुआ ग्राउंड पे जो प्लेयर्स आके बता रहे थे कोचिंग स्टाफ को मुझे। बट मैंने उनको एक ही चीज़ बोला फर्स्ट गेम के बाद भी और सेकंड गेम के बाद भी, कि अगर हम अच्छे से क्रिकेट पे फोकस करेंगे, ओकेजन अच्छा है, अगर हम यहाँ पे भी जीतते हैं मैच, तो इससे बड़ा आंसर कुछ नहीं हो सकता है किसी के लिए।
So after trophy chori, Pakistan reasons it out. The Pakistani Asian Cricket Council chief says that he won't give up. He said that come to the ACC office for the trophy. This was the taunt by Mohsin Naqvi, who is the ACC chief, and champs India await trophy 3 days on. The trophy is still not with the Indian team. Pakistan continues to remain brazen. Mohsin Naqvi has refused to hand over the trophy to the BCCI Vice President, who raised this issue over handing over the trophy to the Indian team. Naqvi said that Indian team captain Surya Kumar Yadav must visit the ACC office and then himself collect the trophy. So that's the latest update that is coming in over the controversy over Asia Cup trophy. Remember, India had refused to accept the trophy from ACC chief Mohsin Naqvi, after which the trophy was taken away from the ground. The Indian team did not get the trophy at all, and now Mohsin Naqvi continues to remain brazen and says that Surya Kumar Yadav must visit the ACC office and then collect the trophy. And Indian batsman Tilak Verma trolls trophy chore Pakistan. After trophy chori, Pakistan reasons it out, and Pakistan Asia Cup chief says won't give up. Naqvi says won't give cup to BCCI, and he said that Surya Kumar Yadav must come to the ACC office for the cup. But Tilak Verma has now trolled the ACC chief through his video. We're showing you the video that Tilak Verma posted on your screens right now, in which you can see Tilak Verma with an imaginary trophy. Remember, this was also done by the Indian team on the ground when they were not handed over the trophy. Surya Kumar Yadav also did the same with an imaginary trophy, and now it has been recreated by Tilak Verma along with his friends. So batsman Tilak Verma is now trolling the trophy chore Pakistan through his video that he has posted on social media, in which you can see Tilak Verma with the imaginary Asia Cup trophy and he's enjoying the moment with his friends. Remember, this was also done right on the field in Dubai when the Indian team was not handed over the trophy after they said that they won't accept it from Mohsin Naqvi. And now shifting focus from Pakistan-occupied Kashmir to Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Quetta. Pakistan is on fire. Explosions, gunfire and army crackdowns have created a civil war-like situation. In Quetta, a car bomb ripped through the Frontier Corps headquarters, followed by heavy firing, 10 dead, over 30 injured. In Muzaffarabad, Pakistani forces opened fire on protesters angry with Shehbaz Sharif's government. Take a look at this report.
Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir are in deep turmoil. The POK has erupted with deadly protests over the demand to abolish 12 refugee seats in the assembly. Violent protests followed by a fatal crackdown have rocked Muzaffarabad, Mirpur and Kotli.
इनका कहना है कि एक कारकुन इनका जांबाग हो गया, बहुत जज्बाती है यहाँ पे जो शहरी हैं, वो उनके जज्बात आप देख सकते हैं कि बिल्कुल वो गुस्से में हैं और नारेबाजी की जा रही है यहाँ पे.
At least 2 people were killed and over 20 injured after police and park forces opened fire on Kashmiri protesters. Scary images showed plainclothes men opening fire on a crowd.
ये अमन मार्च के नाम पर जो इंतशारी टोला है, असले से ले गैर रियासती लोग, उसमें तयशुदा गुंडागर्द लोग जिन्होंने कत्ल करना था, आज़ाद कश्मीर के लोगों पर गोलियां चलानी थी, और वही हुआ कि वो हमारे प्रोग्राम के अंदर गए और हमारे नेता लोगों के ऊपर उन्होंने गोलियां चलाई.
The internet has been cut, security forces deployed in large numbers, and heavily armed convoys rolled into towns in POK to crush dissent. Yet, the movement is only growing stronger. The Awami Action Committee that is spearheading the protests has vowed to intensify them in the coming days.
पाकिस्तान का इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मीडिया वो ये कह रहा है कि जनाब एक्शन कमेटी ने जो अमन कमेटी के ऊपर फायरिंग कर दी, शर्म आनी चाहिए ऐसे मीडिया को. तो फैलाना था ऐसे मीडिया के ऊपर कि यहाँ पे रियासत के अंदर कत्ल किए जा रहे लोग और हमारा पाकिस्तानी मीडिया झूठी खबरें चला रहा है. ये सर डेड बॉडी उठा रहे हैं.
Meanwhile, Balochistan continues to be a thorn in Pakistan's flesh. Quetta was jolted by a powerful suicide car bomb explosion which tore through a busy street outside the park paramilitary headquarters. At least 10 people have been killed in the suicide bombing. The lifeless bodies of 4 alleged suicide bombers were also found at the spot.
एक ये है सर, ये 4 इनकी टेररिस्ट की डेड बॉडीज ये हैं सर, लाइन में पड़ी हैं.
Is Pakistan at the verge of slipping into all-round chaos and anarchy? Bureau Report, India Today.
And with that, we're now slipping into a very short break, but do stay with us for our exclusive interview with the Karnataka Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar on the other side.
Moto G96 5G. All eyes on you.
I choose a world where we dream, and the limit is the sky, and this world is my home where I'm living my best.
Mindfully crafted home decor fabrics. Sansar, a D-Decor brand. Live consciously.
सैल्यूट है जी. आप देश की रक्षा में जान लगा देते हैं
और आप
घर घर में तार लगाते हैं जी। ई बीम टेक्नोलॉजी से बनी, न जले न पिघले, सबकी रक्षा करे।
हम सरहद पर लोगों की रक्षा करते हैं और आप देश के अंदर। सैल्यूट तो बनता है जी।
अपार अनुशक्ति फायर प्रोटेक्ट वायर, अपार देश का तार।
Hello Moto, do the moto moto.
Moto G96 5G segment's undisputed all-rounder.
Moto G96 5G. All eyes on you.
I choose a world where we dream, and the limit is the sky. And this world is my home where I'm living my best.
Mindfully crafted home decor fabrics. Sansar, a D-Decor brand. Live consciously.
Hello Moto, do the moto moto.
Moto G96 5G segment's undisputed all-rounder.
Welcome back. We're getting some breaking news. Congress chief Mallikarjun Kharge is reportedly unwell and he has been admitted to a hospital. So that's the breaking news that's coming in. As per sources, Congress chief Mallikarjun Kharge is unwell. He has been admitted to a hospital in Bengaluru and he's currently unwell. He is hospitalized. And my colleague will get us more details on his current condition. But the update that is coming in is that Mallikarjun Kharge, who is the Congress party president, is unwell and he has been hospitalized in a hospital in Bengaluru. And doctors are closely monitoring his condition. So Mallikarjun Kharge, who is the Congress chief, is unwell and he has been hospitalized. My colleague Mausami Singh is now joining us with more details on this. Mausami, tell us more about the current condition of Mallikarjun Kharge.
Clearly, Anjali, that he was feeling a bit unwell and we are told that as a matter of precaution, considering his age, he has been admitted to a hospital in Bengaluru where the doctors are looking at his entire medical condition and performing checks. We are also told that it's nothing really very serious and his situation is being monitored. We'll have to wait and see for the medical bulletin what's the update. The office of Mr. Kharge would also be putting out a formal post regarding his medical health very soon.
All right, Mausami, thank you for getting us those details. So the situation is not critical. He has been admitted. The medical health bulletin will also be released anytime soon. But the update that is coming in is that Mallikarjun Kharge has been hospitalized and he was feeling unwell and he has now been admitted to a hospital for complete checkup. But as per the latest details, there's nothing serious. And India Today's Nagarjun and Sagai Raj spoke exclusively with Karnataka's Deputy Chief Minister DK Shivakumar. Take a look.
We want to find out a permanent solution. We are not looking at only potholes. I only have offered to the Bangaloreans, you just tweet, you just take a photograph and you tweet. Which minister in this country has done? Defect liability period is 3 years. Okay. In that 3 years, anything happen, it is the contractors have to do it. No one will leave Bangalore, don't worry. It is all, no one will leave Bangalore. I have seen Vijayawada. Only Bangalore can make money. No other place in the country.
India Today has been reporting on the pothole menace in Bangalore for the last 2 weeks. And today, the Deputy Chief Minister, Mr. DK Shivakumar, has responded to the people of Bangalore City, the demand from the people of Bangalore City. And joining me today in this reality check is my colleague Sagai Raj. Sir, in the last 2 weeks, we have seen people of Bangalore City have been tweeting, tagging you also, and people have been writing to us about how there have been potholes in Bangalore City. Today, you have come to one such spot, which is already asphalted. What is the status of the potholes in the city?
See, one thing I spoke to your media also long back.
Yes.
We want to find out a permanent solution. We are not looking at only potholes. See, here I also saw about some 10-15 potholes. This is an important junction in Bangalore. So we are trying to do the entire surface work. We wanted to find a permanent solution. This is what we are looking at, and we are sorting out this problem. But media, all my media friends are also, they are just only looking at Bangalore. I have seen, got a report from different part of the country in any state. Though it is a ongoing situation, but you are reporting only on Bangalore. But we feel sorry for it, but no, I don't mind, but it is our duty to see that this problem is being sorted out.
So it is our duty as well to highlight the city of Bengaluru. You always said it is an international city. Bangalore is compared to New York, London, and that's why the attention. How do you see the protest of BJP, where they protest and try to fill a pothole in only one part?
Yeah, that is all their political, this one, they doesn't have any voice. It is all their graveyards. They only created this graveyard. And ultimately, in their tenure, they did not do anything. They could not bring 1 rupee from the central government. They could not go to Modi even a single day. Today, Kumaraswamy has said that, let it take a delegation. I will also be a part of his delegation.
Sir, when you do this pothole work, sir, usually the engineers are blamed, saying even if you give instruction, they don't end up doing good job. But here we see the full patch is redone.
We are not looking at single patch. As my commissioner from morning, we have asked all our commissioner, 6 o'clock to 8:30, they will be on sheets. My police commissioner, even my traffic people, all of them have given us report. Every traffic people, they will look at the pothole, they will take the photograph, they will submit to the corporation, and they will do it. That is the job. We are involving public also. Why we are involving public? Because we should not have a black spot. I only have offered to the Bangaloreans, you just tweet, you just take a photograph and you tweet. Which minister in this country has done? No minister in the country has done this.
That's a welcome move because you're making it more transparent. Let's go to the next spot. We are now at spot number 2, the Mint Square, which is right in front of the HAL headquarters here in Bengaluru and next to the Chennai Stadium. DK Shivakumar is here witnessing the work done. The work is still needs to be completely done. Last night, a patch of work was done is what the officials are explaining as we speak. This is one such spot that the asphalting or the pothole was covered up. That's what DK Shivakumar is checking now, and he's also asking questions as to why it's only patch why not, can we not put this whole patch as a cement road is what Mr. DK Shivakumar is asking the officials. He has taken up this reality check with India Today. He had agreed in a conclave that there are 10,000 such potholes in Bangalore, and now people can click photos and send it on the app, and hence he gets the real-time data as to the number of potholes. October 30th is the deadline that he has set for the city of Bengaluru to have no potholes within the GBA limits, that is the Greater Bangalore Authority limits. And now he's asking solutions, not just for pothole filling, but what are the permanent solutions? Can there be cement roads or concrete roads in the heart of the city?
Sir, in many places, whenever there is a pothole, they always question the minister, but nobody questions the contractor. Even here, you see, sir, everything is peeling off. That is the quality of the work which has been done. Whether you keep any kind of accountability on the contractors.
No, accountability, the vehicle moves. That happens. Number two is that is why I'm trying to find out a permanent solution with all this junction. That is why I'm discussing with the potholes. I'm not looking at the pothole problem. Let us work out some permanent solution. The traffic police are telling that at least we should give them alternative road. Then some 200 meters on the important junctions, and we need about 1 month. 1 month to see that concrete has been properly done. So we are just planning. The corporation and the police both will have a discussion and come out with a plan.
Ideally, sir, in the heart of the city, mostly it used to be concrete roads in Western countries. Only in Indian cities, especially in Bangalore, in the heart of the city, why are we still not?
What is the total number of concrete road we have taken up now?
Sir, we have taken up 153 kilometer road.
See, 153 kilometers as on present. Okay. We have completed about more than 600 kilometers. No?
250 were already done, sir. Another 353 we are undertaking.
Earlier 450.
Please 600 completed, sir. Another 100 will taken up.
600 we have completed. Another 300 more kilometers we are doing. Now what decision I am taking today is that we will finish on the important junction. Okay. Because junction we need about 1 month. Yeah, 26 days is the normal time. It will happen 1 month. That is why I am telling them, let us take in the important junction. And see, these are the important junctions where vehicles come and move.
Correct. This is the road that VIP also people take to the HL airport. Sir,
that is how this road and the MG road, you can't stop it.
Big question is there enough funds for you to take up concrete road, cement road?
We have funds. There is no problem on.
So money is not an issue at all?
Money is not an issue. Oh.
Sir, in fact, this road, you have completely asphalted. If I can ask my camera person to show this complete road, it's completely asphalted, but...
No, sometimes we have to not look at only the potholes, because there will be small stretches and all. So that is why my officers have taken decision. We have left to them. We will see, this is about 1 kilometer stretch.
Yes.
They have completely done the full asphalt.
This road used to be notorious.
You see the height of that road.
Yes.
See, that is a concrete road.
Yes.
That road and this road you see.
This is on top.
This is on the top. Almost 1 feet. Correct. Is the difference. That is how we have just completed it. We have doubled it.
Sir, but what happens usually is you would have asphalted today. Your other departments, BWSSB, BESCOM will start digging up.
No.
Now is there a lack of coordination?
In these roads, we will not allow them.
Sir, in case if this gets peeled off, will the contractor himself will invest and again try to...
There is a defect liability period.
Okay.
3 years. 3 years.
3 years.
DLP.
DLP period 3 years.
3 years. Defect liability period is 3 years.
Okay.
In that 3 years, anything happen, it is the contractor have to do it.
But who will be responsible to monitor all this?
My officers will be responsible. They will issue them license. 10% has been kept now.
Security deposit 5%.
5% will be kept. After 5%, we will see that all these things will be relooked, and then only we'll release this.
So the other main talking point is the coordination between departments, BESCOM, BWSSB and GBA now. So in new GBA, there will be better coordination?
Of course, that is why we have made. It is a split, and Mr. Maheshwar Rao is a senior officer.
Yeah.
He will coordinate, and he is the administrator also. He will coordinate on all these things.
Every day you get a count of how many quarters it is sales and how it has been.
In Bangalore Central, how much has been done?
In the last 5 days, 820 tennis.
In only Central, last 5 days, 820 potholes they have done, number 1. And 4 road, they have done refacing like full roads. Full road.
How about IT corridors, sir? How we are looking at IT corridors?
Even IT, we are
where you get more complaints, that's when you get more posts on social media.
I'll show you. Even there also we are doing good. No one will leave Bangalore, don't worry. It is all, no one will leave Bangalore. I have seen Vijayawada, I have gone to pray, Lord.
Mr. Shivakumar, one small pothole, people, ministers from Tamil Nadu, Andhra, Telangana will be waiting to invite businessmen from Bangalore saying, come invest in us.
See, your talent, your weather, your education, they all have made lot of survey. Only Bangalore can make money. No other place in the country.
Remember, only Bangalore can make money is what Deputy Chief Minister said. So it's a message for the business people in Bangalore.
Yeah, I have. Number of potholes identified, 14,187.
This is across Bangalore.
Yes. Potholes attended, 10,950.
Yes.
Still potholes pending, 3,235. We have a photograph of every pothole. Video photograph all my officers have.
This is including what people have clicked, sir?
Yes.
And you will follow up.
We are following.
Will you finish it?
Including police, including my officers, including common man.
All transparent. Sir, is this a permanent solution for Bangalore city?
See, this white topping is a permanent city for Bangalore.
Yeah.
That is why the high quality of road we are just making. So this will be 30 years.
30 years lifetime validity.
30 years lifetime.
Okay.
There will be no problem.
No pothole also?
No pothole.
Even heavy trucks going on the...
Whatever type of truck goes also, this will not be there. First time we started this in Mangalore.
Yeah.
When I was the urban development minister, because there is a lot of race.
Correct.
So that time we started and we continued it. I saw this in Bombay very long back. Then I came here and we started in Mangalore and we started again in Bangalore.
Sir, 2013 to 18 you started. Again now, in between there was no white topping roads during the BJP?
No. Not much. But now about more than 600 kilometers we are taking. 600 kilometers.
And what is the length, the thickness it has to be? So you are just measuring?
Thickness is about 6 inches, 160 centimeters. It has to be there. I just said somewhere it is 6, 7 and all it is.
If this is the solution, so why are we not putting white topping in all main roads of the
cost?
The cost.
Cost effect. This will be about some 13 to 13 crores. 13 to 14 crores it will have per kilometer.
And this as of now, how many more roads are you are doing white toppings in Bangalore city?
We are already, I think we are spending more than 1,000 crores on this infrastructure. So total 365 kilometers now. New roads we are taking like this.
So, sir, there are a few white topping roads or concrete roads. There are also few potholes are emerging in other parts. How are you going to address those issues?
Of course, we have to do. It's a continuous process. We'll have to do. You see the difference between there and here.
Okay. I would ask my viewers to see this. When it's a normal asphalting road, it is wear and tear.
It will happen like that. Okay, wait a bit. Now after finishing it, we'll start there.
So there are videos on social media where on white topping potholes they are filling tar, sir.
That is
asphalting. How do you see that?
That is not this one. I think some agency might be cutting for this cable, water issues and all. Especially while making this, we will see that we'll have a separate deck. There will be a separate deck.
For all the amenities?
All the amenities, including power, including cable, including water, everything is there. We will do it.
So that apart from roads, there are also issues about littering, sir. Kiran Majumdar Shah had tweeted saying that city has become a garbage city. They're all littering the other of the city.
People has to cooperate. People without looking at, they just come, no one will see, they will throw it and they will go.
Will you be taking any action as
that we have already asked the police to identify all the vehicles, such vehicles, and post cameras everywhere.
Another issue, sir, if a city has to be international standards, it has to be walker friendly. Bangalore footpath is notoriously known for not being friendly. Are you looking at footpaths also?
Of course, we have to do. Footpath we have to do. It is a common man's issue. We'll have to sort it out. We are on the job.
Sir, are you in discussion to bring a carpooling in because there are reports?
Yes, there are reports, but it is left to their companies. We can't insist on that.
You will not come up with any kind of law where a solo driver is driving, you'll be penalized and all this stuff.
Right now, I don't have any option on.
Today it looks good, sir. Usually what happens is after 1 year, 2 years, there will be wear and tear. The maintainability of such footpaths and roads.
After this type of is over, I think it will be more or less the problem will be sorted out.
So, and your opposition in the last 3 months has been targeting you over potholes.
DK Shivkumar, till my lifetime, they will not leave me. I know my destiny. They love me a lot. They will not. This is going on since 1989.
And in fact, they said that now DK Shivkumar is blaming us. We left the government 2.5 years back. Now he's blaming us for the city of Bangalore.
They are just trying to dig things and a lot of. They wanted to be on the news, sir. That is why they are speaking also.
Because recently when they did the protest, LOP Ashok himself took the tar and started filling the potholes.
Good. At least he's doing something. He's trying to be in the news. I'm very happy. Let it be on the news.
How about Mahadevpura constituency, sir, which has high number of IT companies, and the MLA from that constituency says that the money which has been given is not enough. We need 1,500 crore to set back the roads to Mahadevpura constituency. But he only gives a report card much before the election, saying that he had done so much of work with that money.
7,000 crores has been given to Mahadevpura in 10 years.
Yeah.
What happened to that? He is the MLA there since 10 years. Why did he do quality work? He has done not quality work, that has happened.
And he's an MLA for past 15 years.
Yeah.
I mean, he and his wife.
Sir, and now you're giving 50 crores for Bengaluru MLA, sir. And this will only go for
only roads.
Only roads?
We said that you have to use it only for roads.
Only for roads.
What are the plans to decongest traffic in the city, sir?
No, to decongest traffic, we can't stop vehicle. Almost 1 crore 10 lakh vehicle has been registered. We can't stop it. But at the same time, I am coming out with a peripheral ring road of 100 kilometers, new road, Bangalore Business Corridor. 100 kilometers we are doing. That and this tunnel, two things, and the express flyover. Whatever we are doing, the flyovers and the double decker. These three major decisions we are doing it. This will sort the problem Bangalore next 3-4 years.
For the tunnel also, the opposition is saying this is a scam project and hence Karnataka government is taking up this project.
Let they do. In their tenure, they did not put even on the foundation. Let they do is inquiry on this. Who said? Let they hang me if anything has been wrong. What is all? They could not do anything. We are doing. They are jealous of us.
When are you going to start a tunnel project?
We have already called for it.
What is DK Shivkumar's long-term vision for Bangalore city?
I am only looking at long-term. I am not looking at short-term. Long-term is very much important. We are looking at Bangalore. I have taken this ministry only for giving my contribution to Bangalore.
So one is the tunnel project. DK Shivkumar's team project is tunnel project.
Double decker. Bangalore Business Corridor, 100 kilometers around Bangalore. 100 kilometers. I have just notified it from Electronic City to Kempegoda area, that Mardi Road. From then again that which was road pending last 2007, we are doing it.
So another issue that people are saying is the metro. Why is it not happening at the pace that it should have been?
It is going on. It is going on.
On the street lights, sir, how are you going to address the issues of the street?
All street lights of Bangalore will be done on new concept on LED. I have made it 4 parts, given tender, already started their work.
One question on AICT, sir. You said that you will start AICT in Bengaluru. The BJP is saying that land mafia is happening there and they will not allow, and they're continuously protesting. How are you going to handle the situation?
They are against development. BJP is against development. JDS and BJP against development. Mr. Kumaraswamy himself initiated. We could not do. He gave to DLF. The DLF took back the money. I will comment to you on the latest.
Last question, sir, on the Bangalore airport. Second airport is the need of the hour in Bangalore city. How soon are we looking at the project?
I'll come back to you in the next session.
Oh, thank you.
Well, you have seen India Today do a reality check with Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka, Mr. DK Shivkumar, as to is the government really concerned on pothole filling and is speaking the language of common man, and are they standing up to all the promises that the government has done, that October 30th, that there will be no pothole is what government has said. My colleague Sagai Raj also did a reality check with Mr. DK Shivkumar. Sagai, what's the update? What did you see through this whole process of doing a reality check?
A lot of improvement, especially after India Today highlighted the potholes across the city. Almost all the roads are filled. Wherever we went, we have seen that work is there, and there is a lot of scope to improve in the future. Probably post Diwali, it might be a second Diwali for the people of Bengaluru, where there will be a pothole-free day, pothole-free roads for according to Deputy Chief Minister.
In fact, as per the data, yes, there has been some patchwork done and few stretches. Complete asphalting is done, but nevertheless, there are still scope for improvement for the government of Karnataka. Hopefully, by Deepavali, there'll be zero potholes in Bengaluru, and that's the gift, is what the government of Karnataka is claiming. Nagarjun and Sagai Raj for India Today.
And with that, it's a wrap on this bulletin. Thank you for watching India Today. But do stay tuned, as on the other side, we'll get you all the business insights with my colleague Abha Bakaya on our special business show.
Moto G96 5G. All eyes on you.
Bliss. Sometimes it dances on your skin like first rain. Weaves the magic of warmth into a cold day. It teases, it soothes, and sometimes speaks without words. Experience bliss in all its forms with Hindwear. Hindwear, designed for bliss.
Hello, Moto. Do the Moto Moto.
Moto G96 5G segments undisputed all-rounder.
Moto G96 5G. All eyes on you.
Grab Motorola Edge 60 Pro today.
Hi, here are the top headlines presented by Motorola. Bihar final voter list released. Poll dates likely to be announced on October 6th or 7th. Pawan Singh returns to BJP. May contest Bihar Assembly election. Bulldozer action on Tauqir Raza's aides. Illegal structures demolished.
Utho Parth Gandiv Sambhalo. The world today is caught in a complex chakravyuh. A battlefield of wars, economic slowdown, and a crisis of confidence. But in this chaos, India is rising. A civilization that has stood unbroken for thousands and thousands of years. A nation that now guides and navigates this complex world with confidence and with clarity. I'm Gaurav Sawant. This is Chakravyuh.
India's spirit, India's stories, India's podcast. Watch every Thursday, 5 p.m. on India Today YouTube.
A very good morning to all our viewers. You're watching The Burning Question on India Today with me, Anjali Pandey. And at the top of this hour, we're getting some breaking news. This is regarding the Delhi molester Baba case. Delhi Baba's sickening sex chats on India Today. Baba's lewd mobile messages exclusively accessed by India Today. The Baba used to ask girls, "Will you sleep with me?" Baby doll, sweetie, daughter doll is how he used to address these girls, and no other channel has these chats. Only India Today has exclusively accessed these chats of the molester Baba, Swami of Sleaze's dark depravity. He preyed on hapless girls through lewd messages that India Today has accessed, and this can't get more vile from here. So we'll quickly take you through the chats that India Today has accessed of these of the molester Baba with the girls. Now in the chats you can see he used to call them baby, where are you? Good morning, baby. These are the kind of messages that the molester Baba used to send the students, the girls through on chats. And the most important message that you need to see is that you will not sleep with me. This is the kind of language and the kind of messages that were sent by this self-styled godman to young girls. Will you not sleep with me? Good evening, my most beloved baby daughter is how he used to call these girls, is how he used to address these girls. Good morning, baby. Where are you? Why are you angry with me? So a person who claims to be a spiritual mentor is messaging girls in this way. Now, another message. One Dubai Sheikh wants to have a sex partner. Do you have any nice friend? This is the kind of question that the Baba used to ask these girls, that will you be, one Dubai Sheikh wants a sex partner. Are you available? Do you have any classmate or any junior to become the sex partner of the Dubai Sheikh? This is the kind of language, the kind of messages, the kind of text that the self-styled godman used to send his students, the girls, and he used to call them baby, baby doll. And my colleague Arvind Oja is in fact joining us with more details on this. Arvind, जो अश्लील chats हैं इस molester बाबा की, वो सामने आ चुकी हैं. इंडिया टुडे ने एक्सक्लूसिवली एक्सेस करा है इन chats को, और इसके बाद ये बाबा completely expose हो चुका है.
अंजलि, इमेजिन करिए ये स्वामी चैतन्यानंद उर्फ पार्थ सारथी है, जो एक इंस्टीट्यूट में डायरेक्टर था और खुद को ये भगवान बाबा कहता था. इसके जो चैट्स हैं उसके लैंग्वेज आप अगर आप पढ़ सकें तो उससे ये पता चलता है कि इसका माइंडसेट क्या था. यानी जो विक्टिम स्टूडेंट हैं 17 के लगभग, जिन्होंने इसके खिलाफ कंप्लेंट फाइल किया, जिस पर एफआईआर लॉन्च की दिल्ली पुलिस ने, उसके बाद इसको अरेस्ट किया. इंटरोगेशन के दौरान ये लगातार मना कर रहा है, कह रहा है कि सारे आरोप झूठे हैं. लेकिन इंडिया टुडे ने जो ये एक्सेस किया है चैट्स, इसमें तमाम जो स्टूडेंट हैं, अपनी स्टूडेंट, उनको बेबी डॉल, उसके अलावा एक दुबई के शेख का भी जिक्र कर रहा है इसमें जो स्वामी चैतन्यानंद है, और ये साफ साफ लड़कियों को बोल रहा है कि दुबई के एक शेख को पार्टनर चाहिए. ये लड़कियों को कह रहा है. अब इस चैट को दिखाकर जब दिल्ली पुलिस ने उससे पूछा कि ये दुबई का शेख कौन है, तो वो बार बार जो सवाल है उसको इग्नोर कर रहा है. अब दिल्ली पुलिस यही जानना चाहती है कि क्या दुबई का कनेक्शन इसका क्या है, नंबर 1. नंबर 2, चैट्स में बहुत अश्लील बातें ये कर रहा है जो लगातार विक्टिम स्टूडेंट है. इंडिया टुडे ने एक विक्टिम स्टूडेंट से भी बातचीत की थी, टेलीफोनिक इंटरव्यू किया था. उसने कहा था कि रात में डिनर के लिए लड़कियों को बुलाता था, और जो इंस्टीट्यूट की 3 महिलाएं जो इसकी एसोसिएट है, वो लड़कियों को फोर्स करके स्वामी चैतन्यानंद के पास लेकर जाती थी. तो ये एक एविडेंस है कि इसका माइंडसेट क्या है, किस तरह का लैंग्वेज ये यूज करता था. लड़कियों को फोर्सफुली रात के वक्त मैसेज करता था, और अगर कोई लड़की मैसेज का रिप्लाई नहीं करती तो उसके बाद इसका रिएक्शन क्या होता था, ये हम इस चैट्स में दिखा रहे हैं. तो फिलहाल स्वामी चैतन्यानंद वो पुलिस कस्टडी में, उसको लगातार दिल्ली पुलिस इंट्रोगेट कर रही है. उसके मोबाइल फोन से ये चैट जो रिट्रीव किया है दिल्ली पुलिस ने. कई ऐसे चैट हैं जो डिलीट है, लेकिन बड़ी संख्या में स्टूडेंट्स के साथ चैट्स, कुछ एयर होस्टेस के साथ फोटो, उनके साथ चैट्स, कई लड़कियों के रिज्यूमे इसके पास से मिले हैं. स्वामी चैतन्यानंद लड़कियों को कहता था कि मैं तुम्हारी जॉब लगवा दूंगा, और इस बहाने से उनको मोलेस्ट करता था. तो फिलहाल ये चैट एक्सेस किया इंडिया टुडे ने. कल डीसीपी जो साउथ वेस्ट है अमित गोयल, उन्होंने इंडिया टुडे से बातचीत में कहा है कि जब ये एब्सकॉन्डिंग था तो पुलिस से बचने के लिए लंदन के मोबाइल नंबर का भी ये इस्तेमाल कर रहा था। तो एक तरफ ये चैट्स जो ये बताता है कि स्वामी चैतन्यानंद के ऊपर जो 17 लड़कियों ने आरोप लगाए हैं, कहीं ना कहीं उसमें दम है, क्योंकि वही स्वामी चैतन्यानंद के मोबाइल फोन, लैपटॉप से कई लड़कियों के, मल्टीपल लड़कियों से बातचीत के अश्लील चैट रिकवर हुए हैं। अंजलि,
चौंकाने वाली बात यह है कि ना सिर्फ वो अपने लिए उन लड़कियों को बुलाता था, बल्कि एक दुबई शेख वाली जो बात इस बाबा ने कही है कि दुबई शेख को सेक्स पार्टनर चाहिए, और जब लड़की कहती है कि कोई नहीं है तो वो ये भी पूछता है कि क्या कोई क्लासमेट अवेलेबल है या क्या कोई जूनियर अवेलेबल है उस दुबई शेख के लिए।
बिल्कुल, और इसी को लेकर खास तौर से ये जो चैट है, ये दिल्ली पुलिस ने इसको फोकस्ड किया और ये चैट स्वामी चैतन्यानंद को इंटरोगेशन के दौरान दिखाया गया और पूछा गया कि ये दुबई का शेख कौन है, तुम आखिर क्यों दुबई के शेख के लिए इस लड़की से बातचीत कर रहे थे, जिस पर स्वामी चैतन्यानंद उस क्वेश्चन को इग्नोर करता हुआ दिखाई दे रहा है। लेकिन दिल्ली पुलिस का फोकस अब इसी चैट, ये जो चैट रिकवर हुआ है जिसमें दुबई के शेख के लिए सेक्स पार्टनर की स्वामी चैतन्यानंद बातचीत कर रहा है एक लड़की से, अब दुबई का शेख ये कौन है ये जानने की कोशिश दिल्ली पुलिस कर रही, क्योंकि जो स्वामी चैतन्यानंद है वो आए दिन विदेश यात्रा पर होता था, कभी लंदन कभी दुबई, तो आखिर किस तरह से दुबई से इसकी कनेक्टिविटी है वो पता लगाने की दिल्ली पुलिस कोशिश कर रही है। साथ ही साथ इसके पास से जो लंदन का सिम कार्ड रिकवर हुआ है, वही लंदन का सिम कार्ड ये जब दिल्ली पुलिस से बचने के लिए भागता फिर रहा था तभी उसी लंदन के सिम कार्ड का इस्तेमाल कर रहा था। तो ये जो चैट रिकवर हुए हैं ये काफ़ी शॉकिंग है, काफ़ी चौंकाने वाले हैं, और इससे ये पता चलता है कि ये स्वामी चैतन्यानंद कितना इसका माइंडसेट किस तरह का है। ये हमेशा लड़कियों को, मल्टीपल लड़कियों को लेट नाइट ये मैसेज भेजता था, और जो लड़की इसकी बातचीत नहीं मानती थी फिर उसे हैरेस किया जाता था, उसे परेशान किया जाता था, यहाँ तक कि कई लड़कियाँ इंस्टीट्यूट छोड़कर भाग गई थी इसकी हरकतों की वजह से। 2016 में भी एक लड़की ने कंप्लेंट फाइल की थी, हालांकि उस दौरान कोई भी स्ट्रिक्ट एक्शन नहीं हुआ, और शायद इसी का नतीजा है कि इसका जो मनोबल है वो लगातार बढ़ता चला गया, और उसके बाद एक के बाद इसने कई लड़कियों को मोलेस्ट किया, और फाइनली अब ये अरेस्ट हो चुका है, पुलिस कस्टडी में है। लेकिन इसके इलेक्ट्रॉनिक डिवाइस से एक के बाद एक चौंकाने वाले एविडेंस दिल्ली पुलिस को मिल रहे हैं।
जी बिल्कुल अरविंद, आपका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया इन सारी जानकारी के लिए। सो दैट्स द लेटेस्ट अपडेट दैट इज कमिंग इन। इंडिया टुडे हैज एक्सक्लूसिवली एक्सेस द lewd text messages that the molester Baba used to send the girls. And let me now go across to Abha Bakaya of Business Today TV with all the updates of the markets in this business show. Abha, over to you.
Good morning and welcome to Market Opening on our brand new collab show between Business Today and India Today TV just after 9, and we focus on the market as they kickstart trading for the day. Let's take a look at what's hot in the corporate and financial space this morning. The big decision day for the Reserve Bank of India. Should it cut or hold interest rates? Members face a dilemma with inflation down, growth on a decent path but facing tariff headwinds. Majority of economists polled by Informist say rates are likely to remain on hold. It's the season of mega IPOs. LG India joins the public issue party. The consumer electronics major's 11,000 crore IPO to open on 7th October, just a day after Tata Capital's maiden issue. The fully offer for sale issue will see the Korean parent sell nearly 15% of its stake in the company. Make in India takes flight as Tata's, Adani's, L&T join the race to build the 5th generation fighter jets. Total of 7 Indian companies, including HAL, Bharat Forge and BEL, submit bids to partner DRDO for the 15,000 crore rupee Advanced Medium Combat Aircraft project. Tata Motors splits into two companies from today, one for passenger vehicles and the other for commercial vehicles. Shareholders to get one share of the commercial vehicle company for every share they currently own in Tata Motors. The company will be listed in stock exchanges next month. US triggers shutdown plans as Trump administration fails to reach a budget deal with the opposition. Democrats, government offices and services in the US will begin shutting down just minutes from now. Essential workers like soldiers will work without pay, while as many as 750,000 non-essential federal employees are set to be furloughed. All right, let's take a look at the market setup. Let's start with the overnight cues that we're tracking. Of course, the US heading for a shutdown, with a government shutdown, with a lack of agreement, as we just spoke about. Let's take a look at the indices and how they shaped up amidst all of the latest news coming in on the political front and continued news on the tariff front as well. Just steady on the indices, no major reaction on the markets. S&P 500, Nasdaq, Dow, all closing in the green. Let's take a look at Asia this morning as well and see how we are placed ahead of opening just in about a few minutes from now. Those are the tech shares overnight, of course, a slightly mixed bag coming in there. But let's pull up the Asia numbers for you as well. On your screen there, Hang Seng Shanghai Kospi all in the green, and Nikkei, the only one who's consistently seeing a little bit of selling pressure coming in on recent economic data as well. The Nifty this morning set for a flat start, but still slightly skewed towards the green. Let's also go across to Shailendra Bhatnagar, who's joining us, our Chief Analyst Editor, Markets. Shail, good morning as always. We've been watching this trend. While markets have not been in any rush to kind of run away, they are still holding forth a slightly positive bias. We're also, of course, waiting and watching for the RBI meet today.
Absolutely, Abha. It's in suspended animation. I can't remember any Navratri in which all 9 days we've seen the Nifty falling in the last 20-25 years that I have been tracking the index. More importantly, 830 points have been lost in the last 9 odd sessions, and at this level, near 200-day DMA, the probability of a short working now is slightly less. So I'm looking for a reversal. Strong moves coming into PSU banks, strong moves coming into metal counters. Some part of defense is clicking. So some part of the market is in a bull phase, but large parts are weakening. The FI net sales for September are 24,000 in the last 9 sessions and 35,000 crores in overall September. So it's not looking good as far as bulls are concerned. But given the fact that for 9 days we've fallen, I look forward to a reversal. Auto numbers coming in today. Banks in top form ahead of the MPC meet, and of course a fresh start for October. Abha.
Absolutely. Shell, there are also some suggestions on the expiry norms for FPIs. Run us through that and what this really means for retail investors.
Abha, two very interesting developments. From now on, from October 13th, you will see the daily expiry of the Nifty happening in the GIFT Nifty space for foreign institutional investors and NRIs. In our case, retail is not allowed as yet, but mark my words, the weekly expiry of the Nifty is also going away. And in 6 months' time, you will see domestic brokers forming a route into the GIFT City and allowing Indian retailers to trade the Nifty daily. I really don't know what the regulators are thinking. First, they cut down on weekly expiries so that speculation is reduced, and now they open daily options. So it's a little cagey, but I'm looking forward to this change. And for people who want to play long for a short period and short for a long period, the daily expiry is something that is an amazing product.
All right, so we'll talk more about that and decode it for some of our viewers a little later. But right now, let's also take you through some of the other stocks in news. We've got Adani Enterprises. It's Navi Mumbai Airport receiving a license from the DGCA. So, and remember, Adani Enterprises and some of the other Adani stocks like the power continue to be in focus. So this one in the news today, Adani Total Gas, the CFO, Parag Parikh, has resigned. So that's a little bit of HR news coming in there. Executive shift at Adani Total Gas. HDFC Life Insurance, they're going to consider raising funds via bonds on October 15th. That one's going to be in the news. Lupin has gotten a US FDA approval for ANDA. That's a new drug that they're looking at as well. And RITES has signed an MOU with Etihad Rail for mobility project. So a whole host of varied news coming in this morning across some of these counters. Talking about executive shifts, TCS, Sudeep Kunumal is going to be taking over as CHRO from October 1st. So that's the news coming in there on TCS. And Tata Motors, of course, we're going to be tracking for you this morning on the demerger. So lots of action coming in there across the board. Shell, what do you think, and just as we count down to opening bell, as you said, now after 8-9 days, and sure, while we've been talking about festive sentiment, some of the data and the kind of pullout that we're seeing on the FI front isn't looking so great. Do you think that there's a trigger that markets are waiting for at this point? Is it some kind of a lull, some kind of wait and watch mode? From what we're hearing, even the RBI may be on pause mode right now.
Absolutely, Abha. You've had 100 basis points of rate cut between February and September. That needs to seep into the broader economy. So a pause as far as the RBI is concerned. And of course, PSU banks taking it away, metals taking it away. We have the opening for you, Abha.
Absolutely. Nifty's up about 0.2%. Remember, every morning, actually, we've been kicking off with just a touch of green, but a little bit of, selling pressure coming in by the end of the day. Nifty Bank is steady this morning ahead of the RBI meet. A lot of focus will continue to be there, and on the PSU names in particular. So a little bit of profit booking perhaps coming in on the PSU Bank index this morning. Otherwise, it's been actually a center of attraction over the last few weeks. Nifty Pharma today is looking good. Let's pull up some of the movers there. Lupin, of course, getting that US ANDA approval. We've got Zydus and Sterling Biotech also looking at extending their deal closing date. So a couple of movers in pharma, but we'll pull up Sun Pharma is also up about 2.5%. Perhaps some easing off of those tariff concerns for Sun. M&M's looking good. Shriram Finance is in the news today as well, and that one's buzzing up about 2.5%. Bajaj Auto, Dr. Reddy's, HCL Tech. So a nice mixed bag coming in there on opening trade. Tech is participating, Reliance is participating, as we can see so far. On the downside, BEL just taking a bit of a breather. Otherwise, order news has been coming in thick and fast. And so it seems, even with the Zomato or Eternal, as we call it, taking a little bit of a break today. Some of the other financials as well, Bajaj Fin, SBI Life, taking a bit of a breather as well. And some of the other names there on the downside. Very marginal downticks at this point of time. What's standing out to you, Shell, on opening?
Abha, you nailed it. Shriram Finance. There is an interest shown by Japan's financial institution MUFG to buy out the company in various stages. The stock itself is bouncing from its 200-day moving average and now a top performer, 2.9% higher. Against the backdrop of a weakening market, especially in the financial services space, and more importantly, Pfizer. There's a deal that's happened in the US on Pfizer, and Pfizer's just started off the block with very, very heavy volumes, 37,000 traded in the first 2 minutes, and the stock itself is up 6%. Yesterday, it rose 3%. So these two are the stocks looking at.
Shriram Finance, MUFG in talks to buy 20% stake, and that's for $2.6 billion as reported by news this morning. Let's go across and welcome in Sharad Awasthi as well, joining us from Smiths. Sharad, good morning. Let me first get the market set up from you and what you're looking at when it comes to the index. Are you also a little perturbed by those 8-9 days of a slow trade, bit of shaving off on the index? Are you still positive on the overall festive sentiment?
Yeah, good morning. While I'm positive on the festive sentiment, I think maybe because of this announcement phase and everything, happening on 15th August, maybe this quarter will not see the full impact. And, Eastern India usually has a bullish time around the Durga Pujas and Navratris. But the full-blown India festival demand would play out pre-Diwali. So I think next quarter probably would actually capture the real sense of how the festive demand is going to look like. This quarter, we will only get a glimpse of it, the last 5-10 days, maybe because of the GST cut announcement, you'd see more of the hype. But next quarter onwards, I think even monthly data should be very positive. So long term, I'm very positive. Medium term, yeah, maybe because of this tariff tantrum going on and we not being able to, get through a deal or something on that part. I think that is the nervousness that is kicking in. But yeah, I certainly think with the rate cycle being lower in the US, we might also be looking at some rate cuts during the calendar year. So I think it's a very positive setup in terms of consumption, in terms of rate setups. The capex boost is being pushed into. So yeah, medium to long term, I'm positive. Maybe short term, 1 month, 30 days. Yeah, that might be a period where you might be more or less range bound.
All right, I'm going to come back to you on specific stocks, Sharad, but just to mark silver and gold, Shell, this is something we seem to have to do every single day because continuing to see record highs on those precious metals.
Absolutely, Abha. I can't tell you the way silver and gold are moving. Silver now up 1.23%, 1,43,863 is the fresh value for 1 kilo of silver. Gold at 1,15,866. And I have no surprise in telling you that Muthoot Finance and Manappuram are in top shape. Maybe Sharad can offer his views on Manappuram. Abha.
Yes. Sharad, please take it away. And, lots of interest in those gold financiers at this point of time.
Yeah, I think a typical cycle has played out around 2-3 years ago. No one was willing to look at them. They have played out very nicely with the cycle. But Shell rightly pointed out, I think Manappuram is a great bet to have even at these valuations. It's not at all stretched. Muthoot might be at peak valuation, so leaving very little on the table. But Manappuram, I think, still has a lot of pathway to catch up. The change in management also helps. So I think Manappuram is something I would still want to bet on. Muthoot might be fairly squarely priced, you might get market linked returns, but Manappuram still has some way to go. We are trading at about 2.5 times price to book. So I think that is one stock within the gold finance space that can still go up from current levels.
Okay, let's keep an eye on both Manappuram and Muthoot. Let's also take a look at their weekly, monthly charts. And I think, Shell, you have some interesting data coming in as well on Muthoot. Take us through that. Apparently, it's pretty stocked up on gold.
Absolutely, Abhay. It's, very difficult to imagine, but it's the absolute truth. 209 tons of gold is in the safe deposit boxes of Muthoot Finance. It is 3 times the gold reserves that Pakistan has. Muthoot Finance has more gold than Brazil, more gold than Australia, and more gold than South Africa. Can you actually believe this?
That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. Okay, Sharad, moving on to another financier, Shriram Finance, in the news this morning on Deal Buzz, and quite a hefty one at that for 20% of the company. Have you taken a look at Shriram Finance lately?
Yeah, I think in terms of valuation, it looks like a decent bet. You are trading at 2.1, 2.2 times price to book. So in case a deal happens, most deals of this quantum usually happen at a premium to current valuations. And with the big international name coming in, I think it also addresses some of the concerns. So the group particularly is very strong. But I think the type of retail push, etc., that can go ahead now could be much stronger. So yeah, it seems like a good bet with the deal going through. You can easily look at price to book multiples of 3 and forward growth numbers would be much better. So at least, 30-40% appreciation from current levels is very much possible on Shriram Finance.
All right, that's on Shriram Finance this morning. Sharad, I'm also going to get your view on Tata Motors because, of course, the demerger taking place. We'll, of course, see two separate entities now. Just want to get your perspective on what this will mean for a retail investor, just to reassure them. Of course, they're going to get, one share of the other entity as well. But just your view on Tata Motors, how the demerger is likely to play out.
See, generally on the consolidated entity, I'm very positive. I think it's a great business to have at these valuations. If you look at the whole auto pack, probably this is the cheapest that is available to you. With due respect to the fact that a lot of the, profit still comes from the JLR venture, which will not get the premium valuations that typical Indian passenger vehicles get. But if you look at the way the whole company is transitioning, the recent acquisition, PV, CV, both should do very well. So I'm very bullish on the whole setup, and I think usually demergers have always given you very good options. So I'm looking at, again, something like a target for the console entity. We were looking at somewhere around 900, 950 as a conservative target to start with, trading at 15x. So I think, it has one of the most decent upsides in the auto plays after this recent run-up that we have seen. So I'm very bullish on the whole space.
All right. Just quickly to touch on, some of the macro data, we did see the centre's deficit widen this time around. Tax collections contracting, but capex actually surging at this point of time. We're also watching out for the RBI meet today. And while we're seeing overall India debt move up, the debt to GDP ratio has actually eased. So fundamentals remain more or less intact. Credit growth has shown some signs of moderation. Non-food credit expanded, but reflected some amount of cautious ahead of festive season. Just a quick run through of some of that key data that came in late yesterday, and also now watching out for the RBI move today. And ahead of that, Shell, a lot of those PSU banking counters are continuing to remain in focus.
Absolutely, Abha. Very, very deep value in PSU banks. And of course, this time credit growth in PSU banks exceeded those of private banks. Valuations are, of course, much, much lower. Some of them available below book. So this is a time of caution. The reason why I say this is in the last 3-4 sessions, many of these banks have gone up by about 5, 7, 8% in the face of a broader market which is down. So a bit of caution on PSU banks, but Sharad is the best guy to answer on Bank of Baroda and Canara Bank. Maybe he can offer a view, Abha.
Sharad, we'll love your view on some of those banking names.
I think around 2 weeks ago or three weeks ago, we had spoken and we were talking about probably PSU banks outperforming. So I think, the treasury piece should also fall in place, advances, etc. The preliminary numbers that have come in from some NBFCs, Hudco, etc. seem to be enterprising. And I think the next quarter onwards, those numbers should look very well with the NBFC relaxation also kicking in. So I'm very positive on the whole space, and, the PSU banks should ride this wave. The retail focus is strong. As Shell rightly pointed out, valuations are attractive. So, if the winds start improving in favor for these banks, you could easily look at a price to book multiple of 1.3 to 1.5 across the board for most of them. I think barring SBI, even the top 3 other banks don't really trade at that kind of valuations. So, on average, I'm expecting 30 to 50% kind of improvement across these banks. Even if you look at the larger names, Canara Bank, PNB, BOB, all 3 look very well poised to move that. Obviously, SBI will lead, but I think these 3 banks could also offer you very decent upside from current levels.
All right, Sharad, Shell, thank you both for joining us and taking us through some of those major stocks in news this morning. Just want to touch on a few more Adani Group names. Let's just pull them up for you. Remember, we've got Adani Enterprises with the Navi Mumbai Airport receiving a license from the DGCA. But some of the other group stocks are also in action. Adani Power once again moving up nicely. Adani Green also looking quite good today. So quite a bit of action on those Adani stocks right now. I just want to touch on the OMCs to see if any impact on the LPG price hike as well as the jet fuel price hike that's come in. Let's just quickly pull those up and just see if there's been any reaction on the OMC counters. So a couple of these pockets just touching upon, but keep an eye on Adani group names through the trading session as well. We'll also be counting down to the RBI meet and to see what kind of impact comes in on the back of that. And keep an eye on PSU banks as we count down and await the RBI commentary. That's all we could pack into the show for now. Thanks so much for watching, and do stay tuned and join us again at market closing.
Moto G96 5G. All eyes on you.
I choose a world where we dream, and the limit is the sky, and this world is my home where I'm living my best.
Mindfully crafted home decor fabrics. Sansar, a decor brand. Live consciously.
सल्यूट है जी, आप देश की रक्षा में जान लगा देते हैं और आप घर घर में तार लगाते हैं जी। ई बीम टेक्नोलॉजी से बनी, न जले न पिघले, सबकी रक्षा करे।
हम सरहद पर लोगों की रक्षा करते हैं और आप देश के अंदर। सल्यूट तो बनता है जी।
अपार अणुशक्ति फायर प्रोटेक्ट वायर, अपार देश का तार।
Bliss. Sometimes it dances on your skin like first rain. Weaves the magic of warmth into a cold day. It teases, it soothes, and sometimes speaks without words. Experience bliss in all its forms with Hindwear. Hindwear, designed for bliss.
Moto G96 5G. All eyes on you.
Hello, Moto. Do the Moto Moto.
Moto G96 5G segment's undisputed all-rounder. Grab Motorola Edge 60 Pro today.
Hi, here are the top headlines presented by Motorola. Bihar final voter list released. Poll dates likely to be announced on October 6th or 7th. Pawan Singh returns to BJP. May contest Bihar Assembly election. Bulldozer action on Tawqir Raza's aides. Illegal structures demolished.
Welcome back. You're watching The Burning Question on India Today, and we're getting some breaking news. And this is regarding the Zubin Garg death probe. The accused Shyam Kanu Mahanta and Siddharth Sharma have been remanded to 14 days SIT custody in the Zubin Garg death case. Now remember, Shyam Kanu Mahanta is the organizer and Siddharth Sharma was the manager of Zubin Garg. They both have been remanded to 14 days SIT custody in the Zubin Garg death case. The manager, Siddharth Sharma, was arrested from the national capital, whereas the organizer, Shyamkanu Mahanta, was hiding in Singapore, and he has also been arrested, and they both have now been remanded to 14 days SIT custody in the Zubin Garg death case probe. And we're now being joined by my colleague Nandita Bora with more details on this. Nandita, we're learning that Siddharth Sharma, the manager, and Shyamkanu Mahanta, the organizer, have been remanded to 14 days SIT custody. Give us more details about the charges and what lies next.
Yes. So, latest reports we are getting from Guwahati is that Shyamkanu Mahanta, who is the organizer of Northeast Festival, and Siddharth Sharma, who was the manager of Zubin Garg, both accused in connection with the death of the singer, have been placed under 14-day custody of the Special Investigation Team. And the duo, who were earlier produced before the Chief Judicial Magistrate's residence in Guwahati, amid tight security arrangements, they were produced before the CJM, and after the hearing, they were taken out and they were straight taken to the CID office, allowing the SIT to take them into custody for interrogation and further investigation. Mahanta, who was earlier flown from Singapore and brought to Delhi, was detained and then arrested by Assam police and brought to Guwahati. Siddharth Sharma was detained in Gurugram at 1:30 a.m. today and was brought to Delhi, and from Delhi he was arrested and brought to Guwahati. Both accused were separately brought in different bulletproof vehicles, and they were later taken to the CGM's court instead of CID office that was earlier speculated. Shyamkanu Mahanta has been charged under various sections, as there were several complaints lodged against both the accused in several police stations across the state and also outside Assam as well.
All right, Nandita, thank you for getting us those details. We'll keep coming back to you for more updates on the story. With that, we're now shifting focus. We're getting some more breaking news. Demand for Bharat Ratna to RSS founder. BJP Minority Morcha's appeal to the centre. Big push for Bharat Ratna to KV Hedgewar. 100 years of BJP's ideological mentor. Modi's mega tribute to the Sangh today. Prime Minister Modi began political career as a RSS worker, and now we're learning that the BJP's Minority Morcha has appealed to the centre for Bharat Ratna to be given to KV Hedgewar, who is the founder of RSS. Remember, this also coincides with the 100 years of RSS, who is the BJP's ideological mentor, and Prime Minister Modi's mega tribute to RSS is also scheduled today. My colleague Piyush Mishra is now joining us with more details on this. Piyush, BJP's Minority Morcha has appealed to the centre for Bharat Ratna to Hedgewar, the founder of RSS, which also coincides with the centenary celebrations of the RSS.
Well, absolutely. Today, centenary celebrations of RSS are taking place in the national capital at Delhi's Ambedkar International Centre at Janpath Road, where Narendra Modi will also be participating. In fact, he is going to be the chief guest in that particular event. And today, when Prime Minister will take part in this event, there is also a program of release of commemorative postal stamp and coin, highlighting the achievements of RSS and also the contribution which RSS has made in the development of this nation. So it's going to be a mega day highlighting the achievements of RSS. For around 1 hour, the event will take place at Delhi's Ambedkar International Centre. Remember that on the day when this program is taking place, BJP's Minority Morcha Chief Jamal Siddiqui has written a letter to President of India demanding that RSS founder Hedgewar should be conferred with Bharat Ratna. In his letter to President, Jamal Siddiqui has said that Hedgewar has done a lot of things for the development of society. He has contributed a lot. The independence struggle was also there, which RSS leaders were involved in. So because of their efforts, a lot of changes were brought in the society, and that's why it's high time that when the nation is celebrating 100 years of RSS, it's high time that the founder should be conferred with Bharat Ratna. That's what the BJP Minority Morcha chief is saying. We'll have to wait and watch how the other political parties are going to react on this. But yes, a big demand coming in from BJP leader on the day when postal stamp and coin highlighting the achievements of RSS are going to be released.
All right, Piyush, thank you for those details. But do stay with us. We're getting some more breaking news. And Delhi plans lessons on RSS in schools. Rekha government's big curriculum move, lessons on RSS Rashtra Niti in Delhi schools. As per sources, we're learning that the RSS lessons will be taught from class 1st to class 12th. So that's the breaking news that's coming in. Delhi government plans lessons on RSS in schools. Remember, 100 years, the RSS has completed 100 years, and now the Delhi government is planning to introduce lessons on RSS from class 1st to class 12th. My colleague Piyush Mishra is with us with more details on this. Piyush, over to you.
Well, that's a big decision which has been taken by the Delhi government, Anjali. In this decision, the government is going to introduce the lessons highlighting the achievements of RSS. It is also going to focus on the contribution which RSS has made in the development of society. So it's going to be a mega development as far as the curriculum of students in Delhi government is concerned. And that's a big decision which has been taken by the Delhi government. Through this, the Delhi government is also trying to push forward the message of RSS. Sources within the government have also told us that students should be taught about the teachings of RSS. That's what the intention behind the government is. We'll have to see how the Aam Aadmi Party and Congress is going to react on this. But yes, that's a big decision which has now been taken by the Delhi government to introduce the chapters on achievements of RSS and the contribution which it has made in the development of nation in Delhi government school.
All right, Piyush, thank you for getting us all those details. Prime Minister Modi will honour RSS 100-year legacy today. He will attend the RSS centenary celebrations in Delhi and will also release a postage stamp and coin. The centenary event marks a significant recognition of the Sangh's contributions to the society and patriotism. Earlier, the Prime Minister praised RSS in his latest Mann Ki Baat episode, saying that the organisation has been relentlessly and tirelessly engaged in national service for over 100 years. He also hailed RSS spirit of nation first in his Independence Day speech this year, calling it the biggest NGO of the world.
आज से 100 साल पहले एक संगठन का जन्म हुआ, राष्ट्रीय स्वयंसेवक संघ। 100 साल की राष्ट्र की सेवा एक बहुत ही गौरवपूर्ण स्वर्णिम पृष्ठ है। व्यक्ति निर्माण से राष्ट्र निर्माण के संकल्प को लेकर के 100 साल तक मां भारती का कल्याण का लक्ष्य लेकर के लक्षावधि स्वयंसेवकों ने मातृभूमि के कल्याण के लिए अपना जीवन समर्पित किया है। सेवा, समर्पण, संगठन और अप्रतिम अनुशासन जिसकी पहचान रही है, ऐसा राष्ट्रीय स्वयंसेवक संघ दुनिया का ये सबसे बड़ा एनजीओ है एक प्रकार से।
And we're now getting some more breaking news. Congress MP slams Yogi's bulldozer justice, calls for uprising to shield mosque. Big escalation in Love Mohammed showdown. Bareilly police action sparks big showdown. So that's the update that is coming in after amid the I Love Mohammed row. There's Congress MP Imran Masood who has slammed Yogi's bulldozer justice. He has called for uprising to shield the mosque. So there's this big escalation in the Love Mohammed showdown. In fact, Bareilly police action has sparked the big showdown. Let's listen in to Imran Masood.
पोस्टर दिखाने पर आप टांगे तोड़ दे रहे हो, लेकिन फतेहपुर के अंदर मस्जिद में मजार में घुसकर के तोड़फोड़ की जाती है, कब्रों को तहस नहस किया जाता है, पुलिस की बैरिकेडिंग तोड़ दी जाती है, पुलिस का डंडा नहीं उठता है। मुजफ्फरनगर की सड़कों पर होटलों में अभी 2 महीने पहले कितनी लूटपाट हुई, पुलिस का डंडा नहीं उठेगा। ये नाजुक दौर चल रहा है मुल्क के अंदर, जिस दौर के अंदर हमारे ऊपर सबसे ज्यादा निशाना है और हमारे ऊपर निशाना साध करके ये तमाम तर नाकामियों को छिपाना चाहते हैं। 27 का चुनाव है, चुनाव हारने का डर सता रहा है, इसलिए मुसलमान के ऊपर लाठी, डंडा, बुलडोजर, गोली सब चलाने का काम हो रहा है। और ये जो नफरतें हैं, इन नफरतों के बुनियाद के ऊपर उन तमाम नाकामियों को छुपा करके चुनाव के एजेंडे को अपने चलाना चाहते हैं।
And my colleague Samarth Srivastav is now joining us with more details on this. Samarth, we just now heard Congress MP Imran Masood attacking the Yogi government and claiming that they selectively target the Muslim community as far as the bulldozer justice is concerned.
Well, exactly. Congress MP Imran Masood has come down heavily on the ruling party, Uttar Pradesh BJP, and saying that the actions being taken by the administration, be it in Bareilly or what we saw in Fatehpur, these are all religion-oriented. That's what Imran Masood is saying. That he's saying the limit that you are only targeting one particular community and ignoring what happened in Fatehpur. So this is the allegation being made by Imran Masood. He was talking about the Bareilly incident where posters of Ayla Muhammad were firstly raised and later a protest erupted. Later, police had to resort to a lathi charge in which Maulana Tawqeer Raza was also arrested. And Imran Masood was speaking about that particular incident.
All right, we'll try to re-establish that connection with Samarth, but that's the update that is coming in. Congress MP Imran Masood has slammed Yogi's bulldozer justice, claiming that they selectively target a particular community. And we're now getting some more breaking news. Deadlock over healthcare spending in United States. US government forced to shut down. Senate Democrats vote down key bill. White House says affected agencies can shut down. US government shut down for the first time in 7 years. So that's the breaking news that's coming in from the United States, where the deadlock over there's a deadlock over healthcare and spending in US. The US government has been forced to shut down. The Senate Democrats voted down a key bill, and after which the White House even said that the affected agencies can shut down. Now, it is pertinent to note that this is the first time the US government, this is the first US government shutdown in the last 7 years. So the deadlock over healthcare and spending in US, the US government is now forced to shut down. This is the first time in 7 years that the US government is forced to shut down, and the Senate Democrats have voted down a key bill on the spendings, and the White House says that the agencies that are affected by this can shut down. So that's the breaking news that's coming in from the United States, where there's a deadlock over healthcare and spending, and the US government is inching towards shutdown. The Senate Democrats have voted down a key bill on the spending, and the White House has said that the agencies that are affected can shut down. And US government, this is the first time that the US government is inching towards a shutdown in 7 years. India Today's Geeta Mohan is now joining us with more details on this. Geeta, there's a deadlock over healthcare and spending in US, after which the US government is inching towards shutdown. Give us more details on this.
Well, there is an executive department and agencies memorandum that has been put out by the President's office, which clearly says, pinning the blame on Democrats, saying that they did not clear the passage of the bill, and blocking it would mean that there is going to be a complete shutdown from 12 a.m., which starts right now. What the document says is that the policy demands of the Democrats are insane, which include $1 trillion in new spending. So now the President's office has said that while they continue to support the 5371 bill for funding, it has not gone through. So there will be a government shutdown. It is unprecedented in many ways than one, and the document asks affected agencies, which is primarily healthcare agencies, that they execute their plans for an orderly shutdown. And it also goes on to say that it is unclear how long Democrats will maintain their untenable posture, making the duration of the shutdown difficult to predict. So now the shutdown has begun, and the government does not have a time frame in mind as to how long this shutdown will continue, which means it could lead to furloughs and layoffs in the healthcare sector in the United States of America. This is federal funding, which has been blocked, the passage of which has been blocked by Democrats, and another memorandum indicating that government functions should resume once the president has signed a bill providing for appropriations, which means in the meanwhile the U.S. president is looking at how to get the funding in place so that this untimely government shutdown does not continue for a very long time. So again, we'll have to wait and see how this really pans out. It's only 12 a.m. Tomorrow is when the morning in America is when the effects of this shutdown will start being visible and evident. For now, the government is trying to see what it can do to ensure that the shutdown does not last long for now, but there is no clarity on how long the shutdown will last.
All right, Geeta, thank you so much for getting us all those details and for that context. And now shifting focus, Hogwarts gave us spells, friendship and magic. But now its creator and its brightest witch are caught in a real-world war of words. It's J.K. Rowling versus Emma Watson, and now fans are stuck in the middle. The magic is fading in the controversy. Let's take a look on what went down.
The fans of Harry Potter are now heartbroken, as the woman who gave us Hogwarts and the girl who brought Hermione to life are now standing on the opposite sides of a very real, very complex war. Author J.K. Rowling has hit out at actress Emma Watson, who played the beloved character Hermione Granger, after Watson spoke out about the strained relationship and the ongoing controversy over gender identity.
Could ever cancel her out or cancel that out for anything. It has to remain true. It is true. I can love her. I can know she loved me. I can be grateful to her. I can know the things that she said are true. And that can be this whole other thing.
Watson recently said that she still loves Rowling and would never cancel her out, despite their agreement over trans rights. She even said that she hoped that people can love each other even if they don't agree. But Rowling wasn't moved. She responded sharply on X in a fiery diatribe that has left fans stunned. Rowling also revealed that during the height of online abuse against her in 2022, which included rape and death threats, Watson had added fuel to the fire with a BAFTA dig many interpreted as a jab.
I'm here for all of the witches.
At that time, Watson had said that I'm here for all the witches.
I'm here for all of the witches.
A statement widely seen as support for the trans community and a not-so-subtle dig aimed at Rowling. But Rowling said that what hurt more than the moment on stage was the note Watson sent later. A single line that said, "I'm so sorry for what you're going through." Rowling says she wasn't impressed, claiming that Watson poured petrol on the flames and then offered just one polite line. That was not empathy. The author added, "I understand what the trashing of women's rights mean to women and girls without Emma's privileges. I wasn't a millionaire at the age of 14. As fans who grew up idolizing both Hermione and her creator, this hurts. This isn't just a clash of opinions, it's a collision of two very different worldviews. The battle lines in the Wizarding world are now drawn, and sadly, it's no longer between Gryffindor and Slytherin. As fans who grew up idolizing both Hermione and her creator, this hurts. This isn't just a clash of opinions, it's a collision of two very different worldviews.
Shifting focus from glamour on the runway to stars making bold style statements, Paris Fashion Week has once again set the global stage on fire. Let's take a look at the dazzling highlights of day one.
latest collections, endless events, and our favorite stars lighting up the ramp. Yes, the Paris Fashion Week has officially begun. On day one, L'Oreal presented its loyalists, and amongst the best of the best were Aishwarya Rai Bachchan, Kendall Jenner, Simone Ashley, and many more supermodels who stole the show with their effortless walks and epic looks. The grand showcase, held at the historic Paris backdrop, drew global attention as fashion and cinema icons came together. When Ash walks, everyone is bound to take note. The Desi star ditched her usual Western ensemble and walked the runway in a full sparkly black sherwani, celebrating Indian heritage with her all-time favourite designer Manish Malhotra. With intricate embroidery and a modern silhouette, she redefined the Indian sherwani into a masterpiece, balancing softness and power at the same time. While Aishwarya brought her Desi look, Kendall Jenner opened the show in a stunning sheer white gown that embodied both femininity and strength. The gown, designed with a plunging neckline and a daring thigh-high slit, gave a dramatic edge to the evening. The supermodel completed her look with minimal jewelry and soft makeup, keeping the focus on the couture. Many more supermodels added sparkle to the night with their dazzling appearances, including Simone Ashley in a striking gold fringe dress, Eva Longoria in a structured corset top, and Andy McDowell in an elegant satin blazer, proving that timeless glamour never fades. As Paris Fashion Week kicks off, fan frenzy is now hitting a fever pitch. With Sujata Sharda, Bureau Report, India Today.
And with that, it's a wrap on this bulletin. Thank you for watching India Today. But do stay with us, as on the other side, my colleague Sneha Moedani will get you more on the Karur Stampede probe, as TVK Chief Vijay has also finally broken his silence on the rally.
Moto G96 5G. All eyes on you.
Hello, Moto. Do the Moto Moto.
Moto G96 5G, segment's undisputed all-rounder.
Hello, Moto. Do the Moto Moto.
Moto G96 5G, segment's undisputed all-rounder.
For over 30 years, be it in a studio or on the ground, I've been a newsman with one permanent ally, a mic. You'd think
कोई fulfill नहीं किया.
Sometimes over chai, sometimes in the middle of a protest.
1,25,000 is a loan that results in a farmer committing suicide in this country.
Firstly, sometimes outside a broken home. I'm not here to be the hero of the story. I'm just here to hear it and to tell it like it is, without fear or favor. Join me, Rajdeep Sardesai, on the news today, weekdays at 9 p.m. only on India Today.
LIC of India, हर पल आपके साथ.
A very good morning. You're watching India Today Television. I'm Sneha Mordani. This is India's agenda. Let's begin with the headlines first. Shocking sex chats accessed exclusively by India Today shows Baba's predatory behavior, from will you sleep with me to being pimped for a Dubai sheikh. This lazy behavior is exposed. Prime Minister Modi to honour RSS's 100-year legacy today. Prime Minister to attend the RSS centenary celebrations in Delhi and release a postage stamp and a coin. Singer Zubin Garg's death probe has intensified. Zubin's event organizer and manager has been arrested by the Assam CID, though remanded to 14 days of police custody. TVK Chief Vijay finally breaks his silence over his Karur Stampede rally, says truth will come out soon. Vijay alleges conspiracy against the Tamil Nadu government. Stalin government blames Vijay. TVK leader Advertisements booked for controversial Gen Z post. Deadlock over healthcare and spending bills in US Senate. Democrats vote down key bill forcing US government towards a shutdown. This is the first US government shutdown in 7 years. Reports say ACC Chief Mohsin Naqvi rejects BCCI VP's demand to hand over Asia Cup 2025 trophy. Naqvi says Team India captain Surya Kumar Yadav must visit ACC office and collect the trophy. Well, after being missing in action for 4 days now, TVK chief finally appeared on Tuesday, releasing his first video statement regarding the Karur Stampede, saying the truth will come out soon. Also cried conspiracy here, saying if the CM wants to take revenge, he should target him and not his people. Vijay questioned why the stampede occurred only in Karur, in spite of TVK campaigning in 5 districts. Tamil Nadu government was quick to react to his video statement, alleging that TVK didn't deploy enough volunteers, instead wanted the cops to do the volunteers' job. The state government claimed that TVK flouted rules, misjudged the crowd size. Meanwhile, TVK leader Advertisements has been booked for the controversial but now deleted Gen Z post that he shared 2 days after the Karur Stampede.
See up, sir. உங்களுக்கு ஏதாவது இந்த பழி வாங்கணும் அப்படின்ற எண்ணம் ஏதாவது இருக்குச்சுன்னா என்ன வேணாலும் பண்ணுங்க. அவங்க மேலே கை வைக்காதீங்க. நான் ஒன்று வீட்டில் இருப்பேன், இல்லை நான் ஆஃபீஸில் இருப்பேன். என்ன வேணாலும் செய்யுங்க. நண்பர்களே, தோழர்களே, நம்மளோட அரசியல் பயணம் இன்னும் ஸ்ட்ராங்கரா, இன்னும் தைரியத்தோட கண்டினியூ ஆகும். எங்களுக்கு தரப்பட்ட இடத்துல நாங்கள் போய் அந்த ஸ்பாட்டில் நின்று நாங்கள் பேசிட்டோம். அதை தாண்டி எந்த தவறும் எங்கள் சைடில் நாங்கள் எதுவும் செய்யலை. பட் இருந்தாலும் எங்கள் கட்சியை சேர்ந்த நிர்வாகிகள், தோழர்கள் மேலே எஃப்ஐஆர் அது மட்டும் இல்லை, சோஷியல் மீடியாவை சேர்ந்த நண்பர்கள், தோழர்கள் அவங்க மேலே எஃப்ஐஆர்லாம் போட்டு பிடிச்சிட்டு இருக்கிறாங்க.
That was only because a leader who wants to become chief minister of the state could not keep up his time. He did not come to the spot at 12 o'clock and speak. He does not want to reply to that. In his statement, he says that don't take revenge on me, everything. I had come at 8 o'clock this meeting because of this reason. He had not stated anything. If that is the case, he should have informed his party cadres and they should have announced that Vijay will come only at 8 o'clock. You please disperse. Something like that.
Any personality in public life who claims as a leader has to be seen with the people. He has to be the voice of the voiceless. You have to be with them when there is a time of crisis. That's the reason why you are in public life. There cannot be a marriage of convenience in public life. 24/7, your life is dedicated for a common man, for the voice of voiceless. And since Vijay has expressed his interest to go to Karur sometime, I hope he should go. He should go and be there with the victim to understand and give a hope that he will stand by the victim. And if there were to be any conspiracy theories that is emerging in the last 2 days, he should fight to get justice for them.
And from Vijay's emotional appeal to arrest, protests and a judicial probe, the Karur Stampede has snowballed into Tamil Nadu's biggest political flashpoint. Even as the Tamil Nadu police begin probe in the Karur Stampede case, a few arrests have been made in this case related to spreading of misinformation on social media. TVK filed a plea in Madras High Court earlier today. India Today tracks all these developments.
மக்களுக்கு எல்லா உண்மையும் தெரியும். சீக்கிரமே எல்லா உண்மைகளும் வெளியில் வரும்.
3 days after the Karur Stampede, TVK chief Vijay released an emotional video message calling the tragedy the most painful moment of his life.
See up, sir. உங்களுக்கு ஏதாவது இந்த பழி வாங்கணும் அப்படின்ற எண்ணம் ஏதாவது இருக்குச்சுன்னா என்ன வேணாலும் பண்ணுங்க. அவங்க மேலே கை வைக்காதீங்க. கிட்டத்தட்ட ஒரு 5 மாவட்டத்துக்கு பிரச்சாரத்துக்கு போனோம். இந்த மாதிரி எதுவுமே நடக்கல. ஆனால் கரூரில் மட்டும் ஏன் அப்படி நடக்குது? எப்படி நடக்குது? மக்களுக்கு எல்லா உண்மையும் தெரியும். சீக்கிரமே எல்லா உண்மைகளும் வெளியில் வரும்.
Vijay said he left the rally midway to de-escalate the situation and promised to meet all families of the victims. Vijay's appeal comes as the probe has gathered pace. 3 TVK functionaries, including Masi Ponraj and Sarath Kumar, have been arrested along with BJP State Secretary Sagaya. YouTuber Felix Gerald too has been picked up over his social media posts. A Karur court has now sent 2 TVK leaders to 14-day police custody. TVK General Secretary Adav Arjuna meanwhile quoted controversy. He alleged of a police lathi charge during the rally and warned of youth protests like those in Nepal and Sri Lanka, remarks in a social media post which he later deleted after an uproar.
என்னுடைய அம்மாவோட இழப்புக்கு அப்புறம் என் வாழ்க்கையிலேயே 41 என்னுடைய குடும்பங்கள் மிகப்பெரிய இழப்பையும் வலியும் கொடுத்திருக்கு. இப்போதைக்கு நான் எதுவுமே பேசக்கூடிய மனநிலை இல்லை.
An NDA delegation led by Anurag Thakur and Hema Malini visited Karur and demanded a Supreme Court monitored probe.
Moment Vijay happened, power went off.
இல்ல மேடம், அதுக்கப்புறம் எல்லாமே தள்ளுமுள்ளாயிருச்சு. சில பேர் அந்த சைடுல கத்தியெல்லாம் கிழிச்சுக்கிட்டாங்க.
This is one complaint from lot of general public. After the commotion started, some miscreants used a knife and they were opposite side. Miscreants were trying to create wound for people. Randomly they were doing this.
Where was she standing?
Akka நீங்க எங்க நின்னீங்க?
நாங்க இந்த ditchல விழுந்தோம்.
Akka fell into the ditch.
DMK MP Kanimodi on the other hand has accused Vijay of abandoning the site mid-crisis.
They just need people to support them, people to be there and somebody to help them, and I think that is there. Even if the party which had the rally did not reach out, I mean even the second rung leaders or the cadres are not there.
State Minister Anbil Mahesh confirmed that a judicial inquiry headed by retired Judge Aruna Jagadisan, is underway and assured accountability. Amid the escalating politics, tragedy deepened further. A 51-year-old TVK functionary allegedly died by suicide, blaming inadequate police protection and directly naming Minister Senthil Balaji. As the Judicial Commission begins its probe, the Karur Stampede has turned into the epicenter of Tamil Nadu's political storm. With Apurva in Karur and Anaga in Chennai, Bureau Report, India Today.
Textile market.
Well, 3 days after the Asia Cup final, Pakistan continues to brazen it out. Pakistan Cricket Board Chief Mohsin Naqvi has refused to hand over the Asia Cup trophy to India. Instead, the PCB chief, who also oversees the Asian Cricket Council, has directed Indian captain Surya Kumar Yadav to collect the trophy in person from the ACC office. Well, this comes after the Mohsin Naqvi-led ACC ran away with the Asia Cup trophy and medals. The cricket team, after beating Pakistan, the Indian team, were left standing for more than an hour waiting to be called on the stage. The Indian team refused to take the trophy from Naqvi and had requested for the trophy to be handed over by the vice chairman of the Emirates Cricket Board. However, Naqvi said no to that request, stayed firm on his stance that India will have to receive the trophy only from him.
पहला सवाल तो मेरा यही है, ट्रॉफी कहाँ है?
ट्रॉफी सारी होटल में है, 14 प्लेयर्स और 10-12 सपोर्ट स्टाफ, वही है असली ट्रॉफी।
अच्छा, मुझे एक चीज़ बताएं, बहुत अच्छा आपका जवाब ये लगा मुझे, लेकिन एक चीज़ बताएं, जब वो सब चीज़ें हो रही थी ट्रॉफी को लेकर, तब आप लोगों के जहन में क्या चल रहा था? प्लेयर्स तो मुझे बड़े रिलैक्स से नज़र आ रहे थे।
प्लेयर्स रिलैक्स्ड ही थे क्योंकि देखो हम क्रिकेट खेलने आए थे।
हाँ,
बस जवाब दे दिया मैंने। हम तो क्रिकेट खेलने आए थे, हमने क्रिकेट खेली, पूरा टूर्नामेंट हमने क्रिकेट पे फोकस किया। अगर आप देखो तो फर्स्ट गेम जो हम खेले उनके सामने, उसमें जो हमने स्टैंड लिया उसको छोड़ के हमने और किसी चीज़ पे ज़्यादा फोकस नहीं करा।
करेक्ट।
सिर्फ क्रिकेट पे फोकस करा, हमने क्रिकेट खेला और हम टूर्नामेंट जीत गए।
आपने सही कहा कि आपने उनके लिए कोई टिप्पणी नहीं की, लेकिन खिलाड़ियों को बुरा लगा होगा जिस तरह के जेस्चर्स पाकिस्तानी प्लेयर्स ने किए अगले मैच में।
देखिए कैसा है कि गेम में तो सब ऊपर नीचे चलते रहता है, अग्रेशन भी आता है बॉलर्स की तरफ से, फील्डर्स की तरफ से, हर कोई जीतना चाहता है गेम। बट क्या है, उस चीज़ों में कभी आपको लाइन क्रॉस नहीं करनी चाहिए। अब मैं कितनी सारी चीज़ें जो प्लेयरों ने मुझे बताई, वो जो तीनों मैचों में हुई, वो मैं शेयर नहीं कर सकता हूँ ऐसे, बट लेकिन बहुत कुछ हुआ ग्राउंड पे जो प्लेयर्स आके बता रहे थे कोचिंग स्टाफ को मुझे। बट मैंने उनको एक ही चीज़ बोला फर्स्ट गेम के बाद भी और सेकंड गेम के बाद भी, कि अगर हम अच्छे से क्रिकेट पे फोकस करेंगे, ओकेजन अच्छा है, अगर हम यहाँ पे भी जीतते हैं मैच, तो इससे बड़ा आंसर कुछ नहीं हो सकता है किसी के।
More news coming in. Zubin Garg's event organizer manager now have been arrested, and 14 days police custody has been ordered for Zubin's manager. 14 days custody, police custody for the event organizer of the late singer. Organizer was detained at the Singapore airport. Both accused now in the custody of the CID. Accused Shamakanu Mahamta and Siddharth Sharma have been remanded in 14 days SIT custody in the Zubin Garg death case, is what we are learning at this point in time in connection with the investigations in the death in the tragic accident involving the death of popular singer Zubin Garg. 2 people have now been arrested. His manager and the event organizers stand arrested today. They were arrested from the Singapore airport, is what we are learning. In 14 days police custody for both of them. Event organizer and the manager of Zubin Garg have now been arrested, even as demands were growing for a detailed investigation into this entire matter. Organizer Shamakanu Mahamta, manager Siddharth Sharma arrested, and this matter is now being looked at by the CID. They've been taken to Guwahati. Event organizer and the manager stand arrested. Produced before the court of the Chief Judicial Magistrate, and 14-day custody of the police is what they have now been sent to. Previously, both were in fact in Singapore. Even after the death of the singer, they continued to be in Singapore. Notices were sent. I'm going to go straight across to Nandita, who gets in more details on that story. Take us through the details, Nandita. of the investigations in this entire matter, and what are the charges that both of these men are facing at this point in time?
Charges right now we have in our hands is that several cases have been filed against both across the state of Assam. Against Shamkanur, the CID police station case number 18/2025 under section 61(2)/105/1061 of BNS 2023 has been put against Shamkanur Mohanto. At present, we are unable to find the reports of what charges has Siddharth Sharma being put in the. Both the accused in Zubin Garg's death row have been taken to CID office straight away from the CGM court, where they have been put under 14 days police custody. And during the police probe, they will be interrogated of the entire incident that happened on September 19th, the day when Zubin Garg died.
Talk to us a little more about the charges, Nandita, if you could, that both of these men are facing. Of course, now they are in the custody of the CID. The event organizers, the role in all of this, and the manager also as far as the death case is concerned.
Yes. Siddharth Sharma and Shamkanur Mohanto, there have been several cases filed against them around the entire state and civil police stations across the state. So the charges at present that we have in our hands, the reports are about negligence and of murder as well. So we cannot currently find out what under sections they have been charged under what sections. So at present we do have this information that they have been taken to the CID office and for which they will be interrogated further on and their role into this case. As Siddharth Sharma, who was present on September 19 at a private yacht party where Zubin Garg was also there, and during that event, Zubin Garg died as well. And as per reports that the death certificate that we have received from Singapore, it mentions of drowning. But people here in the state of Assam have been demanding justice for the singer, as they were speculating that he cannot die just because of drowning. There was some conspiracy behind his death, with some even stating that he might have been murdered as well, or something might have been added into the food that he was being served before he got into the yacht in Singapore. So there were several allegations against both the accused, with Shamkanur Mohanto being also alleged that he was not present, though he was accused of taking Zubin Garg from Assam for the Northeast Festival, where he was slated to perform on the evening of September 19, the day Zubin Garg died.
Right, I'm going to leave it at that for the moment. Getting in those details is my colleague Nandita. Shifting focus now, telling you a little about what's happening as far as the sleazy Baba case from Delhi is concerned. The monster Baba now nabbed by cops. More skeletons are tumbling out of his closet. India Today has now accessed the shocking sex chats that investigators say expose his predatory behavior. In one of those conversations, he asks, "You will not sleep with me?" While in another, he boasts that a sheikh from Dubai wants a sex partner and even asks if a classmate or a junior might be interested or available. The self-styled godman floods his victims with sleazy messages from "my sweetest baby doll" and "sweetest baby daughter doll" to "baby, is your duty complete?" These were the conversations that we have accessed. The police have confirmed to India Today that this molester Baba was no saint but a tech-savvy offender who tried to stay ahead of the law. He used a foreign number while absconding and had a CCTV monitoring app installed in his phone. Investigators have found photos of several air hostesses along with personal, not professional chats. CVs of multiple women were stored on his device, raising suspicions that he lured them with fake promises of jobs and high-level connections.
बड़ी संख्या में चैट्स मिले हैं लड़कियों के साथ, जो ये स्वामी है उसके, वो क्या कहानी है? दूसरा, एयर होस्टेस की कुछ पिक्चर्स मिली है, वो क्या कहानी?
नहीं, ये कई उससे दिखता है कि ये बातें कई महिलाओं से कर रहे हैं जो कि नहीं लगता कि कोई प्रोफेशनल बातें हैं, पर्सनल बातें हैं। और जैसे कि फोटो भी हैं कई एयर होस्टेस के साथ या जहाज में जब बैठे हैं नॉर्मल वे पे। और कई उन बच्चियों ने इनको अपना बायोडाटा भी भेज रखा है कि नौकरी लगवाने के बहाने बहाने से इन्होंने उनसे बातचीत शुरू की होगी। तो वैसे अलग अलग बहाने से जिसकी जो प्रॉब्लम हो उस तरह से कहते होंगे कि मैं सबको पहचानता हूँ, जान पहचान है, मैं आपकी प्रॉब्लम हल करा दूंगा। तो उस बेस पे ये उनसे अपना बातचीत शुरू करते होंगे। वैसा इनका वो जो एक कंडक्ट होता है वो दिखता है।
All right, we have accessed the WhatsApp conversations of the sleazy